Hello, welcome back to Black Sheep Tarot. And I'm going to do what I said I wasn't going to do again, and I'm just throwing in the towel. I'm doing Britney Spears videos for a while. I'm doing Britney Spears tarot videos. That wasn't my intention, but it just keeps, there's more and there's more and there's more, and it just keeps coming out, and I've been following it for a long time, and I love her, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. So my head is in that space, and that's what I just kind of keep thinking of outside of like work and kids when I come down to what I want to see what's going on within the cards. I want to see what's going on with Britney because apparently I don't have my own life at this point. So we're going to do one today. We've done the relationship, what's going to happen for her now as she finally got her own attorney. We did one with what was going on between her and Jamie Lynn, her sister, and one between what was going on with Kevin Federline, and was he kind of involved in sinister at all, or is he just sort of a dopey bystander? And then I thought I would wrap it up and get back to regular readings, which I will at some point, but we're gonna keep doing more. Today we're gonna do Jamie Spears, who is her father and probably Satan, and he has been having her locked away in this the whole time. I don't even know why I'm doing his cards, honestly, because I know what they're gonna say. He's horrible. He's the worst. What he's been doing is evil. He's sinister. He's sneaky. He sucks. He's, it's gonna say all this terrible stuff about him, and we already know everything. But I don't know. I feel like I want to see what the cards say. So we're gonna just see what Jamie's cards say. Let's light up Saint David. Do you guys watch that show? You should. It's the best. So some Saint David going on. And which cards do we want to pull for Jamie first? Probably just, let's do some Rider-Waite. He doesn't deserve any of my pretty cards. And the Rider-Waites are the most tattletale cards. Okay. So what else do you guys have to tell me? Oh yeah, it flew off, but look at the bottom of the deck. First split it. Look what he's doing to our girl. But so this card's interesting because she's trapped, and it's just like what it looks like, sad, trapped, but it's about being manipulated too and not being able to see what's going on, because this woman in the picture, who's clearly Britney, like during the blackout area because she has black hair, the binds on her are actually loose, and she could wrestle free very easily. And if she turned around, there's a gap behind her where she could escape. So she's been trapped, but she has been able to get out if she took off the blindfold, and she's taken off the blindfold, Jamie. So watch out. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So what's gonna happen? I had a jumper just now. Oh, was that one again? The one I just showed you? Yeah, they're telling me. I know. That's what he did to her. I know it. Ah. Next bottom of the deck energy, the Devil. That's about right. And it's not really the Devil unless you're specifically asking about it in the cards. This card's not really the Devil, but since I called Jamie the Devil, it's him. But it is the card of addiction, and he's a bad alcoholic. There's the jumper. Judgment. Yeah, that's right. Judgment is coming for him. And his evilness. Devil again. If you see, when I shuffle, I do that, and then I just split. So the fact that the Devil's come up twice is pretty random. But I would expect nothing less. The Emperor, that's the Father card. So the Emperor's jumped out, Judgment's jumped out. The Devil has shown up, bottom of the deck energy, twice when I split it. Eight of Swords has come up twice with her trap. I have a feeling it's just going to show us everything we already know about him, but I guess I'm just here to talk smack with the cards and you guys, so let's just talk smack about Jamie, right? Is that petty? No, it's not petty. Not with all the stuff he's been doing and getting away with all this time. And you know, when I first started following and thinking something might be up with him, I originally did give him the benefit of the doubt a little bit, in the sense that, you know, I knew he'd always had a strained relationship with Brittany. I read her mom's book, which I don't really trust her mom anymore either, but her mom's book detailed her dad's difficulty with his personality. But it did seem like he kind of tried to come in and come to her rescue when she was going through a hard time. She wasn't going through what they tried to make it look like she was going through. That was all a manipulation. But he did show up. She seemed to be doing better for a little while. Of course, no one knew what was really going on, and she was doing better because of herself, not because of anybody else. And I'm going to try to take credit for it. But he did. His mother passed away. She took her own life, and she struggled with mental health. Jamie's. I know I'm kind of rambling now. I hope you can follow what I'm saying. But I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt, like maybe he's starting to go overboard with his control of Brittany, because he's so worried that, you know, if he saw his mother struggle with any type of mental illness and then she ended up taking her own life, I wondered if there was maybe some projection going on where he saw what was happening with Brittany, when I thought maybe there was more of a mental struggle than there was. And maybe he was just so worried about it ending the way with Brittany that it did with his mom, that he just, you know, like really, really overreached, you know, his boundaries. But, you know, and he took it too far and it was wrong, but maybe it was coming from that place of not wanting Brittany to end up like his mom. So the benefit of the doubt that it was coming from a good place, but it's for sure not. It's for sure not. No one can even say that. The methods he used, the greed that was involved in his tactics, the cruelty in taking, in the words he used, the way he spoke to her and taking her children from her, no, there were no good intentions. He's just a greedy, miserable pig. So let's see. The Empress in reverse. Yep, he took her ability to be a mother and raise her children away from her. This is sick, guys. This is... whenever she didn't do what he wanted, he wouldn't let her see her kids. And it didn't have anything to do with Kevin Federline. It was him, because he got it so he was in charge of all the visitations. He wouldn't let her have her weekend with him once because she verbally disrespected him, and probably not nearly to the degree he deserved. Her kids haven't lived with her since they were 1 and like 4 months old. And he didn't let her have them for extended periods of time. He would let them visit with her for a couple hour chunks. Maybe here and there were sleepovers. I don't actually know to say for sure that, but he ripped the opportunity to raise her children away from her, and her children are teenagers now, and she can never get that back. And it's disgusting and it's sad. And, she didn't even want to work that much. She wanted to be with her kids. She wanted to be with her mom. She wanted to be a mom. She said that when she had those babies and bought that house, and she wanted to raise her kids and be a mom, and he just fucking ripped it away from her. Oh, and he controlled her. As soon as she had something she loved like that, all he did was leverage it against her. So, yeah, the Empress coming up in reverse. He took away her being a mom. Temperance in reverse, yep. No balance. He is a completely unbalanced person. He sure is. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. If he has any inclination, any spirituality, apparently he, you know, got baptized with the other devil, probably the Satan baptism, Lou Taylor, in the Jordan River at some point. I'm going to do a card spread for Lou Taylor as well, because she was the mastermind behind this. But this is inspiration and stuff from your higher power and spirit and whatnot, and that is in reverse. So he is not in contact with that at all. Oh, good. So 9 of Wands, he is feeling the heat. He's looking over his shoulder. He knows people are coming for him. He's kind of waiting for it. I hope it's uglier than anybody imagined. Oh, those kids. Hold on. There's always going to be kid background in my video. I know that might not be professional or whatever, but these are for entertainment purposes, and there's just not going to be a time in my life until they go back to school that they're not. Oh, 8 of Wands. He's got a lot coming at him. He sure does. Legal issues. Everybody getting out of, they're finding their truth, and everyone's coming for him hard. Everyone's coming for him hard. He knows it's coming. Oh, he's going to try to make an escape. Interesting. So this is what I was waiting to see if the cards were going to show me something like that. I wonder if this is a physical escape. Wouldn't there be something if he like took off to Mexico? He like went away in the middle of the night with Lou Taylor and they ran off to Mexico or a deserted island or hopefully like Antarctica or something miserable like that. Maybe up to Siberia. Go to Siberia, Jamie. But more than likely, it's probably, so he is refusing to resign from a conservatorship now, even though everybody knows he needs to, and he's busted. He's busted a million times over, and he's trying to say he's staying on because he loves his daughter, even though she's crying and begging for him not to be a part of her life. And you love her so much that you don't respect what she wants at all. But there's a lot of speculation that he is prolonging this so he can hide a lot of, go through and with some financial forensics and try to hide what's been happening. And so maybe he's trying to get away with things now. Like he's going through shredding papers, deleting correspondences, paying people off, whatever he's got to do. That's maybe what that is. Ooh, Hanged Man in reverse. He is not going to be able to stay in this energy much longer. Yeah. So the Hanged Man is just kind of like hanging around, right? It's not actually as morbid as it sounds, but in reverse, something's going to happen. He's not going to be able to be staying in this energy. Something is coming for him. Yeah, he's not going to be able to balance anymore. He's had too many balls in the air, too much juggling. It's all going to come crashing down. Let's smack him on the head, those balls falling. Yep. Oh, here's more people coming for him. Okay, so these two. So this 8 of Wands is more like events, obstacles. This is anything. Anything can be coming for you. Just events, karma. Just one of those days you kind of, and it's not even always negative. Like you could have a lot of good things coming for you if you're busy at work. But in his case, obviously it's going to be bad things. But a lot of things coming from, especially in conjunction with these other cards. Like you read the cards in relation to the other cards that are pulled with them, so it's negative stuff. But this card in particular is people coming for him. He's fighting off people coming for him. And so there's him and his stupid face and his one little dumb stick. And here's the B Army underneath, Free Britney. That one's probably Cher's. That one's probably that guy from Breathe Heavy. That one's Madonna's. That one's like Billy B's, Sam Lefty's, and there's mine. Oh no, that's Surprise Witness. I'll give mine to that Surprise Witness. She's been awesome. Check her out if you really want to know what's going on. The Chariot. We're moving on out of this phase. It's coming to an end. He cannot stay. He cannot stay in control. He cannot stay being the wicked stepmother that he's been. Yeah. Very good. Okay. It's about what I thought, but I like to see the affirmation of it. Sometimes I like to sit and talk smack with my tarot deck about terrible, terrible people. So tarot is like, yeah, girl, he took away her kids. He's unbalanced. He has no connection with his higher power. And if he does, he is ignoring all messages from it. Girl, he's stressed out. He knows people are coming for him, and not just people. Everyone's coming for him. Everything's coming for him, but for sure people are coming for him. He can't stay hanging out in this energy anymore. Again, unbalanced. This in reverse. This almost means the same as this. There's some differences, and again, depending how they lay, but these are just two cards saying he's super unbalanced, super unhinged. Good. I hope he's freaking out. I hope he's miserable. Chariot, time to move on. I hope you're moving on to jail after what you've done to your daughter all these years. But he's gonna try to be sneaking out somewhere, sneaking away. There's stupid Jamie again. There's Lou Taylor. I don't know if that, like Larry Rudolph or Robin Greenhill, or maybe his little daughter, Jamie Lynn, who's been trying to play both sides. Or maybe it's Lynn and Jamie, maybe this is the family. But Brian's not there, and he largely gets unscathed in this, even though he's been involved as well. He thinks Brittany should be in a conservatorship because she's a bad driver and doesn't know how to make restaurant reservations. Makes sense, right? And then we had the jumpers, the Emperor, which is the father card of the deck, which clarifies, yep, we're talking about the father. His judgment day is coming. It's kind of here already, but there'll probably be a more solidified judgment coming. And remember, the bottom of the energy decks were the Devil and Brittany being trapped by all those swords. All right, let's see. I 120% pretty much buy what the Rider-Waite deck says, that it has so many details and it's given me so many clear readings over pretty much anything. I have these clarifier decks that add to it. In these, I'm not gonna lie, these ones, maybe I'm just not as good at reading and interpreting them yet. But they're a little more hit or miss, I've found. They hit more than they miss, but they're not quite as, wham, bam, holy moly, how'd you know that? As the tarot cards are, the regular tarot cards. Oh, look at that. So under death, a new cycle begins, and mischief in play. So there's Jamie again, look at him. Yeah, you're up to some mischief right now. Trying to cover your tracks. Trying to only do 20 years in jail instead of the rest of your miserable, stupid life. Let's see. So we'll see what this qualifier deck is. What do we got for graveyard? So I kind of graveyard. It says unnecessary fear, but maybe he thinks it's not necessary to be scared right now, but it is because everybody knows what's happening. I'll do a moon one. What you got? These are nice and mystical, right? Okay. What else did he say about Jamie Spears? Yeah, his dreams need a practical plan. That's what he's trying to do right now. He's buying time. His dream is to get away with all this, and he's trying to put in motion some practical ways that he would be able to do that. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. And Jamie Spears is gonna get what's coming to him. My doormat says, everybody welcome, except Brittany's dad. There are a few more names I would add in fine print, but that about sums it up. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.